situated. We are situated. We are situated. Thought I'd do a video on one of my React videos that I've done in the past. I'm not going to use that format, that layout anymore. I'll use it for if I end up streaming or anything like that, because it's sort of like a podcast sort of layout for when I'm just talking about myself. It's not. It looks. I like the way it looks. It's just. It's not really. It's not pretty useful. I was actually gonna use it and say put like and subscribe on it, just as part of it. But I thought, nah, I'll just stop doing that altogether and just go old school and just screen record and just not do that unless I do a stream, because I do actually plan to do some live stream and just talk and just do this sort of React stuff live, because it's fun. It's fun, and I'm sure you guys enjoy listening to, you could say, controversial opinions, but in the right way, because you're tackling and you're going against what people are saying on their videos, or just in general, right? But today we are looking at the FUD farm. Not any particular shade or anything against him. I know he promotes really Ponzi stuff, but it's not. It's more of a react to the topic of this video that he's doing, which is what's working and what's not. Because just looking at the title alone, I've not even seen this video. He's not even spoken yet, and I'm already talking way more than I should, I guess, because I need to analyze what he's saying. But what I'm saying is, I've been subscribed to him for quite a while now, just following what he talks about and what he promotes, just for my own reference, or just to look at, right? And 9 times out of 10, these projects fail. Or I could say 10 out of 10, because I've probably never heard of any of these projects before. I've heard of the top one, but not heard of any of these ones. But I saw on his... I've not watched this yet. This is the one we're watching. I saw on his channel that he's promoting these really sort of... Like this one. This one is pretty much, I think, rugged. A few people have done videos on Invisible. Yeah, we're covering this one now. We're covering this one today, which is what's working and what's not. And what I'm trying to say, if I can get to the bloody point...
As you guys know,
is that if you're making a video like this, what's working and what's not, I mean, it's really... It's a coin toss anyway, right? You're flipping a coin. You're putting your money on red, right? It's a casino, which I'm sure he's going to emphasize. I've not even started yet, and I'm already just annoyed about the concept of what's working and what's not. Again, no shade to him as a person, but the stuff he's promoting, it's a recipe for disaster, and it's going to only impact people's lives financially and mentally as well, because some people can't take a financial loss mentally. It's it's a tangible thing, but you put your money in, you depend on these projects, these protocols to work, and you depend on the success of them. You don't expect them or want them to pull the rug on you. So let's see what this handsome chap has to say.
As you guys know, I always emphasize that DeFi is a casino and that you should only play with risk capital, because today's video is a great example of why I preach that message. Because
I mean, he started off well, and we're like, what, 11 seconds in, and he's showing a rug. I mean, I don't know. I think I should roll credits now and say thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next one. You're showing a rug. First of all, I know that's what the topic is. That's the video, but it's proving the point. It's emphasizing it to its core. Doing these plays, it's a recipe for disaster. Okay, let's listen to what he has to say. Actually,
TFPM1 just rugged, and this was one that I actually went in really big, and I got out luckily in the nick of time. I got out like a week prior to this rugging. You guys saw, go look at my videos. I deposited $23,000 into a stake for 15 days. Luckily it lasted those 15 days, pulled it out, and I was left with about $4,500 profit. This is an example of someone.
Man, I know he's at 23,000. I mean, everyone's financial situation is different, right? And obviously he can afford to lose. Literally, I mean, he wouldn't do that if he can literally afford to lose 23. That's mental, right? You can afford to lose $23,000. Let's just let that sink in. Think about that. He can afford to lose 23 grand. Could you afford to lose 23 grand? You, person listening. Personally, me, I don't have that money to even do this. Like, I don't have that sort of financial freedom to jump into projects like this where it's a gamble. I'm being paid by doing a sponsored video for X project, and I'm putting in 23 grand in just to show and just to get referrals that it works, or just in general that I can afford to lose it. I mean, 23,000. I mean, he's so lucky, literally, that he was able to take it out. I mean, the fact that he took out 23,000 just shows that these Ponzi's, they are watching very closely to their accounts. And then if they see a 23,000 withdrawal and he does a video on it, like he just said, then what do you think is going to happen? They're not going to be very happy about that, because he's showing his audience that he's taken the money out. Now they're going to take the money out because they will follow what he does and then roll it onto the next Ponzi.
When playing a DeFi game, some people are going to get burnt, and I definitely have my record of being burnt a million times in DeFi. But luckily on that one, I did pretty well. Here's the other ones that are working for me. You guys know I always talk about QOP. I just like that it's immediate withdrawals. Here you can see if I go to withdraw funds, whether it's big, small, they happen instantaneously. So I've got 25 right here that I can claim. You click withdraw, and within literally 1 minute, this will hit the blockchain. It'll be in my wallet in no time. So QOP has just been old faithful. I've been in this since April, but at any point, who knows?
Yeah, I've seen people promote this one as well. Seems to be doing okay, as well. We said, like you said, April, but yeah, I don't actually know anything about this one, so I can't really comment on it.
How long this could last. I'm not putting in huge money because I'm just like, I get nervous.
Well, I can see I can comment. It's making 1.5%. I mean, stocks and shares. Looks like it's saying stocks and shares.
Nervous, and my strategy has always been get in early. Get out. Like, I don't need to be the last one standing. So if you're still in QOP, good luck. I still have a little bit in, but everything that I have left in there is all profit. So there you go. Congrats for those that played QOP. Same thing with BitSport.
Well, he's done well there because he's playing on house money now. He's got his money out, so he's just letting the profits ride and continue to pay him. That's a good thing. That's what you want. That's the overall goal. That's the first goal you make when you invest into projects like this. Make sure you ROI. Fair enough. I know there's a lot of people in that one. Can't really comment too much on that.
All I have is winners. You guys can see I was able to pull out $1,806 just over the weekend on September.
I would know about these projects. This one just looks so random. BitSports. I mean, it's just most people in crypto are male. Let's get it right. Mostly are male. BitSports. I mean, it's just a buzzword, I guess. I don't know. That's just my initial thought of it straight. This one, I have no idea what it is. It's just looks like AI trading again. Well, it says BitSports, not BetSports. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that.
11. This thing just keeps cranking, and super grateful for this one. But this is my new big play, guys. I got $30,000 in this. Did you guys not see that video?
No, I didn't see one of many videos you do when you put in 23,000, 30,000 now. So you withdrew that 23,000 and you're using those funds and other funds to fund new projects. And then the cycle continues, right? It's just one of those things. But obviously, you get rugged as well eventually. He's not extremely low to no end.
Look, I have a 30-day stake where I make 1.75% a day, and I put in $30,000 of my own risk capital. Okay, this is not, they didn't fund my account $30,000. They didn't give me $30,000. This is my own money, so that I can literally show you guys when I win and when I lose. So I might lose on this, and I'm just being upfront. So far, I've been able to pull 525, but I didn't pull today, so I'm going to click receive. You come here, you got two stakes here. Look, I got 30,000, I got a 2,000 stake. Both are for 30 days, so I'm just hoping that this lasts 30 days. I'm going to click receive. It says receive successfully. Then I go back here to investment, and it should show up. Yep, 525. I literally come here, I click withdraw, and I want to send it to my USDT TRC20 wallet, and 525, right? So 525, I got to put in my password, fingerprint, click OK. This submission is successful. Please wait patiently for review. Usually I get these withdrawals. So far, it has been within 15 minutes. So this is BTB. Now the site looks like crap, but again, I went into TFVP M1 based on...
I don't think the site looks that bad. What's wrong with it? I don't think there's anything wrong with the website. I mean, it's subjective, but both ends, his opinion and mine. But I don't know. What are you looking for in terms of a website? You're looking to get paid, and you know that these risky plays are risky, and you've seen some really nice websites that have, truly effed you over. Everyone. So I don't know what you're exactly looking for.
My China contact, and that was 20 to 30 days ago. Luckily it lasted. He said don't go long, try just like a 15-day one. So that's what I did. In this one, he suggested, dude, try a 30-day one. That's how confident he was. Now this is the way the game works. Some people make recommendations, whether you believe them or not, that's up to you.
I mean, oh my god, he's just literally taking someone's word, like, do a 30-day one. It's just so the money's in there longer, and they know he'll play big. Because the average person's going to put what? The average person would do 1,000, but he's doing 32 in total. I mean, him saying that now, that it's up to you, but he's listened to a recommendation. He's saying that on video, so his viewers and his audience are going to have that recommendation as well, because he's done a 30-day stake and he says he hopes it lasts that long, and now he's telling that he got recommended to do that, so therefore he's recommending you to do that, and subsequently that will prolong his stake in that, because the more money that goes in for a longer period of time, the more chance he's going to have to pull out his funds.
I'm not going to blame my Chinese friend, just like you guys don't blame me. If a project goes south, my Chinese friend isn't responsible, neither am I. You click your buttons. That's the way this DeFi world works. It is fun for low IQ people to blame.
He's had this argument for a while now where, don't blame me. I'm just the messenger, you could say. But I know he knows this. We all know this. He may watch this as well, based on the fact that it's a React video. But let's just listen to that again so I don't get mixed up.
Whether you believe them or not, that's up to you. I'm not going to blame my Chinese friend, just like you guys don't blame me if a project goes south.
Right. He's saying that just like you guys don't blame me. They will blame you in some way. I mean, I've done a rant video before where I called it was called Rug City. That was it. Many people watched it. It was when he promoted Circulate Money and something else, Alpha Capital or something else, one of those two, but definitely Circulate Money. And I said, good luck with that one, because everyone's going to blame you. And he got a lot of crap thrown his way for that. So he's obviously trying to cover his back just in case things go south. I guess I would do the same. It's only a natural response, but you need to take some sort of accountability and responsibility of the fact that you are promoting this, you are being paid to promote it, so it is essentially your responsibility. And people have faith. If people have faith in you and they trust you, then they're going to blame you ultimately. I mean, it's just how it works. That's how the world works. If I promote a project like this, and there's certain people that listen to what I say. If I promote this project and I say it's working, and it's been paying me, here's proof. People may trust me because of my history on YouTube and, my circumstances, my budget, my sort of reputation, my experiences that they've had similar, those sorts of things, relatable things, right? So you have to take responsibility when it comes to these things if they do rug. So that's just what I'm trying to say. Just like, you can't say don't blame me. And I know, no one's forcing you to click that deposit button, but ultimately you are putting out a message for people to click your link. So you can't argue that. It doesn't work that way.
My Chinese friend isn't responsible, neither am I. You click your buttons. That's the way this DeFi world works.
I just literally said that, but it's just, you see the argument. I see his argument. I get it. I do get it. But ultimately, 99% of the time, you're not going to win that debate.
It is fun for low IQ people to blame the YouTuber or someone that they learned about, but it's just stupid, guys.
Low IQ people. So he's insulting now his audience. You might need to check your IQ on that one.
Literally, like the guy who speeds gets pulled over and the cop says, "Why were you speeding?" And you say, "My friend told me." Like, just stop. Like, grow up. And
That's a not. That's a completely. That example is awful. Now he's telling people to grow up and take responsibility for your own actions. Yes, absolutely. I 100% agree with that. But don't put these projects in people's faces because they are very, very enticing. They are very lucrative. They can work, but they can be extremely dangerous. This mentality, he needs to really stop doing this, like this "don't blame me" mentality approach, because it doesn't work. People see it through it. I mean, if I can see through it, his low IQ audience can.
become men. You shouldn't gamble in the DeFi space if that's the type of personality you are. You little freaking Karens. All right, so this is
Now we're getting proper salty about it.
BTB. Not telling you to go in, okay, but I did go in
I'm not telling you to go in. Here's my link. Okay, mate.
with $30,000. All right, this is another winner of mine.
Again, this is no shade. I've got nothing against him personally. It's just that mentality needs to stop. Needs to stop. The "don't blame me" doesn't work. Hasn't for a while.
This is Capitilium, and it's just been, so far so good. You come here every day, you collect your little dividends. You can see I make about 5% a week, so 5 times 4 weeks in a month, 20+%.
Wow, IQ there.
It's crazy. Now, obviously, I know these can't be real, right? Or else Charles Schwab would be all up in this. But then you just come here, you got to have more than $5. You click it, boom, $5 right here. You click continue, okay, and these withdrawals have been hitting, no problem. The selected processor account is not set up. Okay, so I need to set up my BEP20 wallet. But you could see here, guys.
Oh man, you need to up your IQ. Up your IQ, Jonathan.
These are my withdrawals. I did one just earlier, so that's not a problem.
This is another one that looks the standard sort of protocol look of it. Put all your wallet addresses in, and then we'll do the rest. Give us the money, we'll do the rest, right? That's just another. It's just another one. So this is obviously one that's still working. So for now, anyway, until he does a rug video.
Anyways, that one's totally fine. And then I got in this one. This one is Trinity because it's similar to QOP, but obviously it's a different interface. So you might feel like,
oh man, we in the Matrix. Look at this. I mean, you moaned about the other website looking not great. This looks awful.
I'm skeptical. I don't know whether this one's going to work. I hear you. You don't have to get in it.
It's like, do you remember GeoCities? You could customize your own website. That's what this looks like. Back in the day. Some of you might be too young to remember that.
Any of these. But
I'm not that old, by the way. But it's one of those really old things you remember.
So far, so good with this sucker. You can see here my earnings so far. Oh, let me get out of the way. Is $204. So not crazy money, but every little thing adds up. That's why I'm in 20+ projects because I'm not relying on any one of them. But while I'm here, let's click on withdraw. And these withdrawals are very, very fast too. Yeah, so here's 39.61. You just click on it.
All right, we get it.
Or whatever. Not defaming it. That's just the way this DeFi world is. I don't know these founders. Okay, so those are the ones that are still working for me, guys. Unfortunately, a lot of times projects don't work in DeFi. An example is look at Aviate. That was one that I did an AMA with. I got compensated to do that. I get compensated by a lot of projects.
Man, Aviate is screwed up. I mean, this I saw Binance stuff cover it a bit. I've not watched the interview he had with that guy, but it really does sound like that's gone horrifically bad. From the sounds of it, Joshua sent this person who was, in charge of certain things with the project, all the money practically. He's rugged it.
Projects to do that, and it turned south. The stupid idiot Michael guy, I guess, has a history of rugging people.
That's his name, Michael. Michael, Manny, Michael. The 3 M's.
And faking trades and all this crap. And I think Josh, who's the face of this project, probably was naive, trusted him. They didn't set up a multi-sig. A lot of just naive, stupid stuff happened. But either way, I haven't been following it. But that's an example where crap can go south. So don't trust any of these projects ever, 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 no matter how bullish a YouTuber talks. You don't need me to say this at this point, okay? We've been in this space for long enough.
Oh yeah, you
but
guys.
in case there's a newbie out
You guys have a low IQ. You know, you figure it out.
there, I always want to have your back and give you all the FUD. This is the FUD farm. But anyways, if Josh is out there from AV8, I haven't been in the Discord, but I heard he's gone silent, whatever. Josh, you should do an update every freaking week. You should be fully transparent. Let everybody know you don't have money, or wherever the funds are, if they're stolen, whatever. Maybe you're being transparent. That's great. But show up every week. Let people know you're working on it, or you're developing a version.
He's not going to do that. He would have done that already if he had plans to do that. Not happening. I guess. I'm not following it, but from the sounds of what Binance stuff says, he's just silent as, yeah.
To whatever you're doing. But it's always important just to be fully transparent. All right. So yeah, just a warning in this space, guys. There are projects that will fail. You will lose money. Treat this.
Every project will fail. Let's get it right. Every single one. None of these last forever. You're making it sound like one or two will keep going. No, none of them will. They'll all go. That's the brutality of this space. In this sort of the darker world of DeFi, I mean. Some DeFi is really good.
It's like a casino. And stop with the outrage and shock that, oh my gosh, someone rug pulled us, funds were stolen, and exploit, blah, blah, blah. Look at Drip. I mean, there's people that aren't even outraged that Drip is a penny. Guys, that was just a slow rug. I mean, not a rug, but it's just a Ponzonomic project.
He's got the word rug just sunk in his brain.
What Ponzonomic projects do. So I think less people get outraged because, it lasted longer. But it's the same crap, okay? Unless there's real utility attached to a coin, attached to a project, the chances of it lasting forever are zero, okay? It's just not going to happen. So relax. Stop with the outrage. You should be outraged at yourself for being ignorant and uneducated.
Oh, man. Come on. I can't be the only one who has this opinion about how he's throwing shade at his people who pay him, the referrals. You can't say that about your audience. It's like me complaining about my audience. Like, you guys are idiots for doing that. It's like people make a conscious decision to invest or not. But you make a conscious decision to put your referral link in a video. You can do a video like I'm doing. You can just talk about nothing. But no, you're promoting these things.
You should know, especially if you've watched this channel, every freaking video I tell you guys. Yeah,
he makes an excellent point, but there's two sides. The point is, there's two sides to that. Yes, you should be smart enough to realize if it's a rug or not. Do your own research. If you've been in this game long enough, you understand that there's a 95% chance it's a rug, at least 95%. You should go in with that mentality. You know, if you invest, like he does, 30,000 on a project, have the mentality that it will rug in a month, 95% chance it will. If you go in with that mentality, your IQ is better than what he has already given you.
And I always disclose if I was sponsored or paid or,
because apparently his audience have a low IQ. I mean, I got nothing against him, like, as a person, but that is not, that is something you should not say and then publish the video. I mean, you can make this video again. You have a choice. Your IQ is better than your audience, apparently. Do the video again. Do not say that. It's the wrong thing to say. You got 16,000 subscribers. Come on, man.
I always say gifted, for tax purposes. Everybody gifts me something. Yeah, that's just the way this world is right now. It's very unregulated. So play like it's a freaking slot machine and assume you're going to lose. Play with risk capital. All right, that's it for this video. Please like, subscribe. Thank you. If you appreciate me being fudful and not trying to shill referral links, shilling referral links sounds a lot like, guys, this is a great project. It's a great opportunity, blah, blah, blah. You just don't get that from me because I don't need your freaking money. I don't want your referral links and I don't want you to lose money. I like documenting how this DeFi space works. I like to win. I like to lose. It's all part of the game. It gives you that adrenaline rush. Leave people alone. They go to the casino. They love it. People play online. Let people do their thing. Freedom of commerce, freedom of speech, freedom of internet. We don't need everybody to, well, you shouldn't. Stop. People do drugs. I let them do drugs. It's the way it is. People cheat on their wives. It's just let humans do human
We're
things.
going deep
That's
now.
it for this video. I love you. See you in the next one. Bye.
So that's the end of the video. Listened enough to Mr. Jonathan. Again, like I said at the beginning, this is not a video where I'm just throwing shade or going in with any bitter intent. This is just the title. I saw the title, and I hadn't watched it, and I wanted to watch it, and I thought I'd watch it with you guys. You could say I am no better off than when I started watching. I have not learned anything. I'm not really enticed on those projects. I mean, he sounds like his enthusiasm on these projects now, you can tell. Before, like half a year ago, there was so much enthusiasm and passion in these projects. These ones, the way he runs over them, the way he talks about, let's look at this Matrix one again, it's just like so bored. He sounds really bored. Maybe he's fatigued, I don't know. Again, no shade to Mr. Jonathan, it's just there's certain things you should and should not promote or do. I mean, he used to do, didn't he say as well when he was with Murdoch DeFi, weren't they going to do like a TKYC with every project that they do? Does he do that? I don't know. I don't follow him enough to actually look into that, but I don't know if he does that. I do remember on this one he said he doesn't know the owners, so that's just more clarification that he doesn't. Yeah, my takeaway points from this is his audience have a low IQ. It's your fault. I don't need your money. Referral links. Come on. What's working, what's not? I mean, I think I'll leave it there. You know, I think if he seems like a decent person normally, like in real life. I think in real life I probably would get along with him. I think it's just his morals and his choices and his choice of words are really poor. Like I said, you can make this video again. You don't have to publish this and insult your audience. You don't need to do that. I think that's the worst thing you've done. One of the worst things you've done is insult your audience. Jonathan, watch this video again and you'll see what I mean by that. It's not a good look. So, and neither is this website. I don't know what the other website was fine. I don't know what the problem is with the other one. Let's compare the website. I mean that's clean. That looks more modern than this 2001 GeoCities website, the Matrix. Anyway, that's another quality crypto reacts, this time with the FUD farm. I thought I would just jump on this video. I'm not really interested in, say, the other ones. But he kind of, because I wanted to do a video that just showed the overall sort of, the overall thing, the projects he's in, and just give a general response. Let me know what you think. Are you in any of the Jonathan projects that he's promoted? I mean, I haven't watched a video on him in forever. This is the only one I've seen in months and months. Let me know what you think about what he has to say about his audience and his responsibility as a YouTuber to his 16,000 subscribers. Don't forget, you have a low IQ and it's your fault.